What's happening, everybody? Friday night. I know. Friday night. Think about a radio show. Yeah, I had to get it. I got a great interview lined up for you guys this evening. Mr. Matthew Lawrence, a.k.a. King Cobra, professional. What's a boxer, grappler, MMA, just an all-around great guy. Can you dig it? Friday night interview. What is going on, young Matthew?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thank you for having me, show. It's a great opportunity to be back here.
All to the good. You took a break for a little while. Now you back, and you got a great show,
sir.
Great event tomorrow. Let the people know
Yes,
about
sir.
the event, man, and what's going to go down in Humble, Texas tomorrow. Let the people know about it.
At the Humble Civic Center, we're having Garcia Promotions' 23rd Professional Submission Hunter. And I'll be the 9th fight there. First fight's at 5, and after a 2-year layoff, trying to focus on education, it's my first professional fight back. So it's a real big opportunity, a real big event for me, and just something to get my career head start. So
now, are you excited? Are you nervous? How you feel?
Oh,
right now, man?
I'm anxious just to get in there. I was walking past the venue today, trying to get to the weigh-ins, and I got chills all over my body looking at the mat, and man, it's just the smell just brings back memories.
So you're gonna have your name gonna be in lights tomorrow, man.
Yes, sir.
That has to be a beautiful thing, though, man. I mean, let the people know how old you are right now, because I know they probably like, man, who is this 30-year-old guy they got on he has on the show, man? But let the people know how old you are, man.
I'm currently 15, and I'll be 16 this September. And when I turn 16, I'll get my my blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, man.
Mm-hmm.
Educated, and you're ready to get in with this good event. You're ready to really wow the crowd, which I'm sure, man, you're going to do an excellent job. And as we talked earlier, man, if my schedule permits, I'm definitely going to come try to check you out, because I like your moxie, if you will, man. I like, because your attitude and your demeanor, it just will put together, because you're really understanding life really at a younger age, and that's a beautiful thing. And I hope I have a lot of young listeners listening to the show tonight as well, to really so you can help really inspire and encourage them and let them know, though, there's great things that can be done, and age is not even a factor. You just put your mind up to it and do it, and you're a true testimony to that, man. And I salute you for being who you are, young man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been a long time coming to get where I'm at, and I'm finally here. And it's just a blessing to be in this position, just to have this opportunity in education, have this opportunity in my career, and it's just a blessing.
Yeah, man. Solid. So how's school going? Because I know you took a break as far as the focus on education and things of that nature. Did it work well for you?
Yes, sir. It went quite smooth. I'm still in this early college program, Victory Early College High School, and it's going real good. I'm making A's and B's, and I'm pretty steady with my work. And teachers are great. Classmates are great. College classes are in the works. I'll probably get them around next year. And when I graduate, I'll have my associate's degree along with my high school diploma. And then with that, I'll work for my chiropractic degree.
A young man on the move, man. You're gonna do great things, man, because you have a great mind, and you're not limiting yourself. You're not locked in a box on what you're doing. You're not just a fighter. You're not just a a student. You're not just a whatever. You're pretty much experiencing all the things that life has to offer, at this particular age. And I know you just got a great future ahead of you, man. I just see it, because
thank you.
Yeah, man, because you really have that it factor, if you will. You won't let yourself get in the way, right? Oftentimes, man, people do. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just trying to push myself to be the best that I can be, and just try to one up myself, so to speak. Just try to reach a goal, get there, and then reach one even higher, because the sky is the limit.
Say that again, my man. The sky is the limit. You just got to keep reaching and keep going, right? I mean, what's the point? What's the point of stop? I mean, you get one life, one opportunity, man, one go at this thing. And when you get it, man, give it all you got, because if not, then you really failing yourself. You really shortchanging yourself. And no sense of doing that, right?
No, not at all.
With some of the things that's yeah, go ahead, man.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, yeah, you do. You got to keep pushing, though. I know that's what you're about to say, right? Keep on
No,
pushing.
please, please, please.
Keep on pushing, man. You have to, right? But
Yeah,
with a
exactly.
lot of the things that's going on in the world and stuff like that, man. What are some of your feelings as far as like the youth right now? What would you, if you were standing on stage right now, right? This is the Matthew Lawrence Show. Coming to the stage is Matthew King Cobra Lawrence, right? This is your stage, right? You know, you got an audience full of people looking at you, right? You have a
Okay.
platform and you standing behind the podium, man. What would you say to the youth right now, man?
To the youth, I just say that just do what you believe is right, and just follow your dreams, like everyone says. But just not just your dreams, but picture the perfection in your mind and what you want to do. And when you picture in your mind's going to tell your body to do the exact same thing. And when you push yourself forward, you're going to push even harder. And when you find something greater that you want in life, you're going to push for that. And then you're going to keep setting goals and keep setting goals. You're going to reach those goals, and you're going to feel good about yourself. And when you feel good about yourself, who knows what you're going to be able to reach. And just keep moving forward, and just don't stop until you can't go anymore. But I'm sure you will, because everybody has an effort in them to keep going.
And the crowd just give you a standing ovation, just like that, man. You got a standing ovation, my man. You my man. That's some powerful words, though, man. Again, and sometimes I have to remind the listeners how old you are, because at 15, again, you seem to have a lot of the tenacity to keep moving and keep going and doing your best that sometimes adults fail in. So for you to be in
Yes,
this
sir.
position, though, I commend you for doing that, though, because you didn't let the obstacles of life get in your way. You went on and you didn't make excuses. You made effort every single day. And so that is just, again, that's a skill, that's a trait, and that's something that you have to really make up in your mind to be. I truly believe, though, man, if you think it hard enough, then it's going to be. And you just said that, right? You can, as a
Yes,
man
sir.
think it, so is he. So you have to really have a made up mind that every single day that I'm alive, that I'm breathing, I'm walking, I'm talking, I owe it to myself to be great, not to anyone else. Owe it to myself to be great.
Amen.
Just like that, man. Let's pass the plate, man.
Hmm.
We're gonna preach this thing, but no, it's
I'll
really,
let
it's
you take
really
the lead on this
refreshing,
one,
though.
man.
All right, man. But no, it's really refreshing, though, man, to hear that, though, because you hear so much of the negative things that's going on, stuff like that. What's your take on like some of the school shootings and stuff like that, man? What's some of your take on that? You feel some kind of way at school, or you kind of not bothered, or how do you feel about that, man?
I mean, it's terrible just to hear something that can happen like that. I mean, I'm sure everybody's scared, and there's been a lot going on about teachers and staff finding firearms in students' backpacks, and the gun laws. And I mean, the school that I attend isn't really in that state of mind, because we're just reaching forward. But all the other schools, it's just a harsh tragedy, and just mentally, and I don't have any words, because it's so tragic. And
Mm-hmm.
just the thought of many innocent children and people's lives being spared like that, to be honest, it's a little disgusting, because
Mm-hmm.
the mentality of whoever would do that is just, I don't have any words. But
Mm-hmm.
but people can just, we should just keep moving forward. Just think about the positive side, and just keep doing what we do best, and that's getting stronger and getting better as a community, and helping each other out.
Yeah, man. I think that's the key, though, man. I think that's a common principle that gets caught. I guess it gets lost in the midst of all the other stuff that we are our brothers and sisters keeper. We have to look out for one another as a community, because if it's happening, down the street, it eventually going to come your way. So we really have to just look out for one another as we used to be, because I think a lot of times, we don't really even know our neighbors, right? Don't even speak to them,
Yes, sir.
because we're so busy being just busy or just kind of closed in with life. So that's why I think I was commending you earlier in the interview, though, man, because you're not limiting yourself, because you just listed a lot of the things that you're doing right now, and you have just so much more to go, and you made a statement when you were speaking about the school and stuff, and you said your school is not about that violence and stuff like that. You push, they're pushing forward. So I how do you guys push one another at school? Because you're saying you guys always pushing forward. So I think you guys always, I guess, challenge each other to just get to the next level, huh?
Oh, of course. I'm always talking with my friends at school who are actually listening right now, I believe.
Okay.
But
Shout out.
I'm always, yeah, and I'm always telling them, satisfactory isn't enough. Just enough isn't enough. You kind of have to push yourself, have that extra work, and have that extra mentality to push forward. And every day we're always talking about who has a better grade, and but it's not really about the competition. It's really just about having each other's backs and kind of pushing each other forward inch by inch just to get closer to that degree which we're all chasing for and having success later in life. And I just think that that pushing each other and having each other's back is really the main goal of what I think school and education is.
Because you guys spend a lot of time around each other throughout the day at school.
8 hours a day. So
8 hours.
Well, why not?
8 hours. So why not get along, right? And rather than just go along,
Exactly.
man. That's But hearing that, right, and then we talk about the tragedies and stuff like that, the different schools with HISD, I believe, is about to have some layoffs and stuff like that also. But you just see, man, how fortunate you are in life when we just start talking about so many things, right, that's actually happening in the people's lives and stuff. You better have an attitude of gratitude, right? Because
Yes, sir.
it can be real crazy real quick. And I believe that, man, the world rewards, God, and I believe the universe rewards those that just keep going, that just will not stop, right? Because my motivation speaking company called Keep On Pushing Enterprises, right? KOPE.
Yes, sir.
It's a play on words, cope, right? Because a lot of times we don't have coping mechanisms out here. So, but if we keep on pushing, this world is always going to push you. Something is always going to come your way to try to push you. But now, what is in you? Right? What are you made
Yes,
of
sir.
to say, you know what? I will not. I got a standing 8 count, but you didn't knock me out. Let's get up. Let's keep going. So you have to keep
Exactly.
moving and keep forward, because if you fall in later, then that's all you can get. That's all you can expect, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's I
100%.
am, like I said, man, I'm motivated by those that like to motivate. I mean, because a lot of times, though, man, I often ask who encourages those that encourage. Because sometimes we need to get out and refresh our batteries sometimes. And so we need a good support system around us telling us what we can do. And so you saying those at school are doing that. And that's a beautiful thing, because a lot of times so many people out here, they have people that steady telling them what they can't be, what they won't be.
Exactly.
Right? Little kids, man. I've seen little kids, man, in stores, man, where their parents just talk bad to them sometimes. Right? And I'm just imagining if they're going through that in public, what are they dealing with in private? And so you planting those seeds, telling this kid, you can't do this, so if they get some kind of dream because that individual that's talking to them is limited or has limited their life, right? They kind of just squash the kids' dreams, man. And I'm not a fan of that at all.
Mm.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, man. The kids have to.
It's really not.
They have to be able to dream. They have to be able to move forward. I mean, think about it, man. What if your parents were like, "Nah, man, you can't do that. You can't do this." Every time you thought about doing something, that they would just, say, "No, you can't do it." But it was something that was near and dear to you. So how do they know what you can and can't do, right? So, but it's unfortunate that a lot of people don't get that.
Yeah. Well, the thing is if someone is telling you that you can't or can't do it, prove them that you can do better than what they think you can do. If they think that you can't do it, it's probably because they can't do it themselves, or because they're just jealous that you're better than them, because I know everyone is better than themselves, and that striving forward and being the best you can be is always the number one priority. And I just believe that people like that actually give us more motivation, because they're giving us the sense that, oh, I can't do this, well, watch me do it then. And I just think that every student or every child should have that mindset to best somebody in what they can or can't do, and just teach the down talkers that, hey, you know what, I can do it. Let me see you do it now. And I bet you money. I bet you money that if the down talkers can't do it, you did a right job.
Yep. Yeah. People talk about haters a lot, man. Like they call them, you say you're down talkers, if you will, but I personally think that people give too much energy to haters, especially young people. They give too much, I guess, energy. It's haters. I'm like, if they don't like you, nothing you can do will make them like you. But what does it mean to be liked anyway, right?
Yeah.
Especially by hate.